Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. Back at y'all with another live. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great weekend overall, man. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the boxing world. Did you guys miss me? Because I certainly missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Took a couple days off. You know what I'm saying? And, the boxing world been slow. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and give y'all, BS boxing talk if, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers said, why the comments reset it? What you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, Thomas. What you talking about? But nah, man. The boxing game been pretty slow. You know what I mean? Ain't been really too much going on. No real fight announcements being made. It seems like if anything, fight dates are being retracted. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So, I just took this time to just take a couple days off, just focus on my son. These balloons that's behind me. Uh, you know what I'm saying? It was the anniversary with me and my girl, so we went out to some expensive ass restaurant, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit definitely, I ain't gonna say it hurt my pockets, but that was a good chunk of change, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know what I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to satisfy wifey. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. If y'all can hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, that'll be very much appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. The boy Coffee Plant said, "Mark that ball." Absolutely. What's going on, my brother? I hope everything is well with you. Marissa Alvarez, what's up? What's up? She said, "How was your Sunday?" It was good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Spent time with my son. He woke me up pretty early. Got up at like 6. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. But he ended up crashing from getting up too early, so he napped for like 2 hours. You know what I mean? I took care of, Sundays be my days to like just clean and relax. You feel what I'm saying? So went, dropped my son off, then I went and got my car washed, visited my mom, watched the Eagles, you know what I mean? They had this shit, it was an easy game until the fucking fourth quarter. Then, Jacksonville started catching up, but the Eagles was able to make a clutch defensive play, you know what I'm saying, and get the W at the end of the night. So that was a good thing. You know what I mean? Did my laundry, you know what I mean? Clean, mop the whole crib up, you know what I'm saying? Making sure everything is nice and neat. You know what I mean? I like to have my crib a particular way, you feel what I'm saying? So uh it was a regular Sunday though. You know what I'm saying? I did some things, but it was a regular Sunday for sure. I don't really like to be in the crib just not doing anything. I gotta stay active somehow, you feel me? I don't know what's up with the comments though, Thomas. I don't know. I didn't see any comments except the one that Coffee Plant put up. He said the goat of West Philly, not North. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Derek Moore, Loco, the Maestro, man. I'm looking forward to having my boy back in the gym, but he taking care of some things, man. Shout out to the boy Derek for coming through and showing love as always. Said can't be cheap all the time. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I fucking wish I could be cheap all the time, but life ain't set up like that. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy, the Maestro, Loco, the Maestro. Sundays are always rest days, as they should be, bro. You need at least one day to just be to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not really take on any responsibilities. You feel me? It's good for the mental to just relax for a day. You feel me? But shout out to the 10 people that's in the building so far. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can hit the like button on the way in, it'll be very much appreciated, man. We're going to talk about Floyd Schofield and Pops getting a reality check against Rene Giron. Giron, I guess that's how you say his name. And Oshaki Foster getting his revenge against Robson Kansei Sao. You feel what I'm saying? There was two good fights that happened over the weekend. You feel what I'm saying, man? I told you guys from the rip, just knowing who Jerome, Rene, Haron, whatever the fuck his name is, man. I told you guys off of the rip that this was going to be a competitive fight for Floyd Schofield. You know what I'm saying? Not because Rene is so talented and he's a gifted fighter, whatever the case may be, but just talking about styles. Y'all already know the cliche, y'all. Styles makes fights. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, and I just knew stylistically how the way, Floyd Schofield likes to fight, how aggressive he could be, and, just being on the front foot, most of the time, and just getting reckless. You know what I'm saying? I knew that Rene was going to have, moments of success throughout the fight. I did say that I thought that Schofield's athleticism and his youth was going to play the part in him getting the victory. So I wasn't too far off. I didn't think that Floyd Schofield would get knocked down. Um, but regardless, You know what I'm saying? It was a tough fight, man. But I'm not gonna be the one to shit on Floyd Schofield. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about him. You feel what I'm saying? And Oshaki Foster, man. Oshaki Foster, he fought Roberson, Conseil Sal, man, but it was an underwhelming performance in all honesty, man. I wasn't really feeling how the way, Oshaki was fighting in there, man. His hair was a distraction. You know what I mean? Like his locks, dreads, whatever you want to call them, kept coming to the front of his face. He had to keep uh putting them behind him, bro. He gonna have to do something about that, bro. That could be a very that could be a big problem. You know what I mean? Going into future fights. You know what I mean? So you either gonna have to stabilize that motherfucker, or you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to cut them bitches. You gonna have to do something. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I can't tell nobody what to do with their hair. J Cash, what's going on? He said missed almost all the fights yesterday because I was at a wedding. Yeah, I was out too, bro. I had an anniversary dinner. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't get to see all the fights, but I seen the main ones. So you know what I mean. I kept my phone on me. You feel what I'm saying, just to keep up with what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But I was out and about. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Derek had dreads. My fighter Derek, he had dreads. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember his first fight. He was having like a wardrobe malfunction and shit. Man, we had to go get like a hair. What was it like a? It was something like a it wasn't a bonnet, obviously it wasn't a bonnet, but it was like something to like keep his hair contained, and then we had to put the headgear on, and the headgear was too small for that shit was a hassle. He ended up cutting it, which was a really good decision in all honesty. You feel what I'm saying? He should have got braids and tied it on the back. I don't know, bro. I don't know exactly what he should have done, but that was definitely a problem. But I wasn't really impressed with Oshaki at all, bro. I thought that this second fight was closer than the first fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like we were all expecting Oshaki to, get his revenge and stud up on Conseil Sao, and there was a lot of people that was believing that Oshaki was going to get the stoppage. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was anticipating, Oshaki to really get that shit back in blood, man, and it was a tough, competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? Conseil Sao, he didn't really impress me at all, in all honesty, man. Like he was just being his typical self, uh, throwing everything with bad intentions, not really setting up his shots. That's who Conseil Sao has been throughout his whole career. When I first watched Conseil Sao on the come up before he fought Navarrete, before he fought, Oscar Valdez, Shakur, and them, it's like this dude, he'll throw nothing but bombs. You feel what I'm saying? Never really was too big on setting up his punches or varying his punches. The motherfucker used to just punch with bad intentions. You feel what I'm saying? It just had high volume. You feel what I'm saying? Conseil Sao, he got hit with some good body shots, which I thought, in all honesty, took the gas out of his tank. It seemed like Conseil Sao fatigue. He was showing signs of fatigue. I'm gonna say in the early rounds, bro, like fourth, fifth round, I'm seeing signs of fatigue, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? You see what I mean? It didn't seem like that was typical for Conseil Sao to do, but I'm gonna give Oshaki some credit. He landed some good body shots. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe that took some of the gas out of his tank. I don't know. But regardless, man, it was a lot of opportunities that Oshaki could have really made the most of that he just completely abandoned, man. Um, he was when Conseil Sao was tying him up and shit like that, he had opportunities where he could work with the free hand. He chose not to. Conseil Sao would throw, in combinations, and Oshaki, he wouldn't punch with him. And I heard like his corner advise him to, react as soon as Conseil Sao punches. You got to throw right back. You got to react immediately, which I thought was great advice. And Oshaki had did it in spots, but it wasn't consistent. You feel what I'm saying? In all honesty, man, congratulations for Oshaki becoming two-time world champion. That is an impressive feat. However, I wasn't too enthused with his performance at all, man. And in all honesty, Oshaki, he's a little bit too inconsistent for my liking. That's just my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling it at all. Let me see something right here. Marissa Alvarez says Fundora sister became undisputed last night on Schofield's card. Yeah, I didn't see the fight in its entirety. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I did see the finish, and that was absolutely sensational. You see what I'm saying? The combination punches from Gabriella was impressive. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she was able to, hurt that girl, get her to stand up and then just finish. She's still composed. What I like is that she's still composed and she just let her combinations flow. It didn't really look like she was looking for the knockout. She was just putting her punches together and she was able to clip Shorty. So, congratulations to, Gabriella Fundora, man. She's making a, a, a good showing of herself. Her brother as well, and their parents should be proud of them, man. Like your son is unified champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? Gabriella Fundora is undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be real proud as a parent if your kids is amongst the best in the world. You know what I mean? And the hardest sport in the world. That's extremely impressive. So shout out to the Fundoras, man. They really out here getting shit popping. You feel me? He said, matter of fact, that should have been a draw. There was people claiming that Kosei Sal won the fight. Now, I didn't sit here and judge every round, so I can't give you guys a scorecard in all honesty. But, I don't know. Like, Oshaki didn't impress me at all, man. You feel what I'm saying? You said Rene is part of Rolly team. Is he really? I didn't even know that. Anonymous said, to be honest, I thought Foster won clearly, but he should have been countering more and threw more body shots. Like I said, I didn't score the fight, but, I just wasn't impressed with him at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was plenty of opportunities where Oshaki could have let his hands go, but it was a lot of posing, a lot of, it was like a staring contest in that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't really understanding why he was very hesitant to pull the trigger. And that was exactly what he needed to do. What the fuck going on? Must be fighting or something. But no, not two undisputed champs. Don't say that, Coffee Plant. You gotta understand the difference between unified and undisputed. Sebastian Fundora is unified. He's not undisputed. Gabriella, from what I heard, she's undisputed. We could give her that, give her props, her credit. You feel what I'm saying? But not undisputed. Sebastian Fundora is not undisputed. Terrence Crawford is the champion, and fucking what's his dude name? Mortis Zaliev is champion. You feel what I mean? There's 3 champions in the 154 division. Gabriella became undisputed, so we're gonna give her props for that. Salute, salute. I thought it was competitive. You know what I'm saying? But I only felt like the fight with Kosei Sal and Foster was competitive because of what Foster refused to do. You feel what I'm saying? Well, really, and it was very frustrating watching, just from a coach's perspective, man, because I am a boxing coach. It's very, very annoying when you do a whole training camp with a fighter and y'all going over a game plan and y'all going through specific instructions, and then come fight night, you know what I'm saying? The last thing you doing, I mean, you absorbing the information, you taking the information, you executing it perfectly in training camp, and then when it comes to fight night, when you're supposed to pull the trigger, you know what I mean? You in there doing whatever you want instead. It's very frustrating as a trainer to go through that. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, 7-5, that's a competitive fight, bro. that's 1 round away from a draw. If somebody get 5 rounds in a 12-round bout, that's a competitive bout. That's a competitive scrap. You feel what I'm saying? But Foster, I ain't really feeling dude, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like, I appreciate the fact that, he was able to get his revenge. I like that he got his world title back. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of his performance, dog, like, I don't really see anything about him that's just like, yeah, like he really like one of them ones. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got a lot to work on, bro. I don't know if he got a respect problem with his coaches. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Like he gotta really um get out of his own way. You know what I'm saying? Get out of his own way and start really, pushing himself instead of just doing what you used to doing, bro. Listen to your coaches, listen to your corner, and execute. Because I'm sure that y'all went through a whole training camp. Training camps be what, 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes even longer, because now niggas doing pre-camps and shit. What I'm telling you is, if y'all gonna be doing months on top of months of training to specifically lock in on an individual, what you should be doing is listening to your coaches, you know what I'm saying, and executing whatever they tell you to do. You hire these dudes, you pay these dudes a shit ton of money to guide you in the right direction. So you paying these dudes just for you to do your own shit? I don't really understand that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, congratulations to Oshaki Foster. he got some big fights lined up, man. I like that he was able to, you know, I like that he was able to avenge his loss. You feel what I'm saying? Which I didn't think he lost in all honesty, but I do think that the second fight, the rematch with Conceição, was closer than the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought the first fight, I thought he that was so easy. That's why it was such a upsetting thing to watch him get robbed, bro. Like when I seen his eyes all glossy, like he was ready to cry, bro. I felt that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I felt really bad for him, and I don't know. Maybe Conceição just came. He made his adjustments, and maybe that was something that was an obstacle for Oshaki. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that Oshaki made things more difficult than what it needed to be. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like if he would have listened to his corner, you know what I mean, and just followed through with their advice, I think that he would have had an easier time getting the victory. That's just my personal opinion, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to the 21 people that's in the building. 21, 21. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them likes up, man. We got 13 likes with 21 people in the building. Now we gotta get that shit up, people. Let's go. Let's go. We about to talk about Floyd, motherfucking Schofield, and Pops, man. We're gonna talk about that fight as well. You feel what I'm saying? That's a happy anniversary balloons, by the way. My girl be extra. I ain't put that shit up there, bro. I ain't got that type of creativity. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, listen, bro. If you devote your whole life to boxing, you ready for this one situation, especially when you want to fight, you felt like you wanted to fight conventionally. Everybody felt like you wanted to fight conventionally, and then they just take it from you, bro. That's heartbreaking, bro. He said, I was about to ask who birthday passed. Nah, I say happy anniversary. Yeah, our anniversary is here. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Should have pressed more too. Conceição don't like pressure. Yeah, but if he was going to press Conceição, he needed to press with combinations. Because another thing I noticed, Oshaki was just walking in without throwing any punches. It was so weird, bro. Like Oshaki, he could box. You know what I mean? He's skillful. So like I thought he would have been a little bit more knowledgeable, or at least have a great IQ level where he knows you shouldn't be walking into enemy territories or going behind enemy lines without letting your hands go, or at least coming in behind the jab. Everybody knows that. He was walking up to Conceição with no punches at times. You know what I'm saying? And Conceição just letting his hands go. And Foster. Let me see. Hold on. We gonna address that. But Foster, he coming in without any type of combinations. He allowing Conceição to get off and pile up some points. That's not what you should be doing, my brother. But at least Oshaki got his belt back, man. You feel what I'm saying? And there's some great opportunities that's on the horizon for him. He called out the winner of Valdez and Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what's going to happen in that fight, man. We got to see if Navarrete gets back to his old ways at 130, because at 135, he did not look impressive. You feel what I'm saying? So we going to see, man. I think that's going to be an action-packed fight. I think Valdez is on the decline, in all honesty, man. Even in his last fight, I thought he was losing until he got the stoppage. Navarrete didn't look so good against Dennis Berinchyk, just my personal opinion. But maybe, just maybe, Navarrete will get back to his old ways once he cuts back down to 130. Or it could take something from him because, when you move up in weight, most of the time, you know what I mean? Your walk around weight increases as well. You feel what I mean? So if he has to cut down from a higher weight, which we know Navarrete, he love eating, you know what I mean? He don't live the healthiest lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he has a good weight cut. Hopefully he's not struggling to get down to 30, because that could be a huge opportunity for Valdez to take advantage of. But Valdez got his ass whooped against Navarrete the first time they fought. So, we'll see. But let's see these comments right here. J805 says, I can see Schofield walking through all them soft punches, and I don't think Haney is going to be the same after that last fight. Well, that's just speculation, my brother. You don't know that for a fact. But, I appreciate your opinion regardless, bro. Maybe Haney will be the same. Maybe he won't. You know what I mean? I've seen people come back from ass whoopings. I've seen people not look the same after ass whooping. So in reality, it's a dice roll. You feel what I'm saying? So I see what you're saying, but based off of what I seen with Floyd Schofield, bro, he got a lot of learning to do, bro. He's extremely green. You feel what I'm saying? Let me address this other comment you made up, JA. You said Schofield can still beat Haney. He needs to relax on Tank, though. He'll get his ass knocked out quick. Appreciate the comment, my brother. All right, that's a perfect way to introduce the new topic that I was about to get into, man, with Floyd Schofield versus Rene Giron. Giron. I think his name, they pronounce it with like an H, like in Spanish. Giron. I heard people saying it like that. But regardless, I'm gonna just say Rene. You know what I mean? Just to keep it short and sweet. Obviously, I told you guys, when this fight was being made, that I thought this was a dangerous fight for Floyd Schofield. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Rene rumble before. He had an infamous upset victory over Carlos Balderas a couple years back. Carlos Balderas was that new kid on the scene. He was being mentioned with the Tiafimos. He was being mentioned with all the other young guys that was on the come up at the time, and a lot of people was projecting him to be, the real deal. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what Carlos Balderas got going on right now, but regardless, Rene put a stop to all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Hit him with a mean left hook. Balderas went down, and he was never able to recover after that. And, Rene basically put that man on a highlight reel. You feel what I'm saying? So, really looking at, this fight with Floyd Schofield, I understand that Floyd Schofield has a lot of potential. I understand that he was explosive. He got fast hands. He got a little bit of pop as well. He got some athleticism. He's youthful. You know what I'm saying? Energy on point, all that good shit. So I knew that, he would be the favorite going into this bout. But I did mention that if Floyd Schofield did get reckless, how he typically does, and if he abandons his defense, like he typically does in fights that I've seen previously, that I knew that Rene would have some sort of success in the fight. Although I did have Floyd Schofield winning, because Rene, he's very small, bro. He's an undersized lightweight, in all honesty. When you look back at his box rec, he's fought in very, very low weight classes. So in all honesty, bro, they just they got a blown up lightweight in front of them. And Floyd Schofield is a big kid. So I knew that he would have a lot of advantages. And strategically by Golden Boy's matchmaking, they want to have the best advantage possible, especially when they're building up a young fighter like Floyd Schofield. You feel what I'm saying? So looking at this fight, man, I thought that Floyd Schofield showed some things in the ring that I didn't really see him do before. Watching the fight, he was actually boxing a little bit. He wasn't boxing consistently, which is why his father was getting on him. But I'm gonna give a little bit of credit to Floyd Schofield Sr. because I thought his advice, despite him getting a little bit out of control emotionally, Floyd, Pops, he an emotional dude. You feel what I'm saying? He an emotional dude. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He just one of them type dudes. And sometimes he could be overbearing, especially when it comes to his son. You know what I mean? Controlling his social media and, being, like pretty much moderating, mediate, whatever you want to say, like, watching over his son's interviews and shit like that. He gave some good advice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he really gave him some good advice. Like, it wasn't like T.O. Senior where he was like, oh, come on, man, knock this motherfucker out. And not giving no specific instructions. Angel Garcia be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not just trying to hype their fighters up instead of instructing them, instead of teaching them, instead of, giving them specific instructions. Floyd Schofield was on the money with this one. He was like, yo, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I swore I heard Schofield dad say, yo, you not going to knock this nigga out. You need to box this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And I tell people that all the time. I tell my fighters this all the time, especially, I got a lot of power punches in my gym. A lot of my amateur, boxers, they have some good power on. I'm like, bro, you're not going to be able to walk everybody down. You're not going to be able to knock everybody out. Yo, there's going to be somebody stronger than you. There's going to be somebody faster than you. There's going to be people that's smarter than you. You feel what I'm saying? But you need to be well-rounded. So if you have to switch over to a different, mode, it'll be easy to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I like the fact that his dad kept it real with him and wasn't being delusional, because we got a lot of trainers that lie to their fighters. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just keep it 1,000. Like, I've seen trainers tell their fighters that they win in the fight, when in reality they lose in the fight, and then the fighter all confused when the scorecards don't go in his favor. There's very, very dishonest trainers out here. There's very dishonest cornermen. So I'm gonna give Floyd Schofield his props. I didn't like how emotional he was getting. I do feel like as a trainer, you do have to have some sort of emotional stability. Because Ronnie Shields was a great example of that. Because while Schofield dad going off and talking all crazy, oh, you ain't getting no fucking water. Ronnie Shields was giving him instructions, staying real nice and relaxed. And you know what I'm saying? Because if you all amped up and you screaming in your fighter face, bro, that could play with them psychologically. Everybody different. Maybe, Junior is accustomed to Floyd Senior's, what you call that shit, like animated energy. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he used to, that type of energy. He knows how to maintain his calmness when his father going off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just immune to it. But that's not everybody. I've seen fighters completely, fall apart after they trainer, especially parent and kid, dynamics. I've seen fathers snap on their kids in the gym and the kids be crying and shit. And they don't want to do it no more. Not saying that Schofield, but you got to have a certain calm demeanor about you that even when the kitchen hot in this motherfucker, you can't panic. You feel what I'm saying? So, Floyd Schofield, he showed some good boxing ability, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how the way he was using his jab, he was punching in combinations. Whenever he decided to use his feet, Rene didn't really have an answer for it. However, it wasn't a consistent theme. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd Schofield, and you could chalk this up to just being green and experience at a high level. He would lose focus. You feel what I'm saying? And I was listening to Lil Schofield's response. He was like, yeah, man, like I could have stayed boxing, but I wanted to give the fans an entertaining fight. Bullshit. Don't nobody want to hear that, man, because if you had a level of focus within you, bro, like, and you was like accustomed to boxing and really having that shit down packed, then you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be saying these things. It's just an excuse to me. I mean, I refuse to believe that you're willing to possibly lose a fight or get knocked out to entertain boxing fans. If you have a solid game plan and you could coast to an easy win doing so, you would do it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't believe that at all. I didn't believe that at all on Schofield. I just chalk it up to him being extremely green. But it's good that he was. What I did like was that Floyd Schofield didn't get discouraged after the knockdown. That was the first knockdown in his career, from what I heard the commentator saying. And I didn't really see no bitch in his blood. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't see the man fall apart. I didn't see him try to run away. I seen him get the fuck up and still put the effort necessary to try to defeat this man. You feel what I'm saying? So I like Schofield, man. I don't really agree with how the way his dad be moving at times and shit like that, but that's their relationship. I can't really tell motherfuckers how to move with their kids. It is what it is. I'm a father, and I know I wouldn't want nobody telling me how to move with my son. You feel what I'm saying? Especially after I put all my time and money into them, devoting my whole life to them. Yeah, Floyd Schofield had gotten dropped. You feel what I'm saying? And I believe it was with a left hook that hit him, right behind the ear. He was saying that it was behind the head, but it wasn't behind the head. You feel what I'm saying? You were standing directly in front of the man. He shot a hook and it hit you right here. That's not behind the head. That's behind the ear. There is a difference. You feel what I'm saying? So, and Floyd Schofield had gotten hurt prior to the knockdown. He was on the inside. He didn't have it. And people think because they're in, close quarters that they can't get hit. No, there's short shots that you could get hit with on the inside that could genuinely hurt you. You feel what I'm saying? You're not necessarily always safe when you in close quarters. Rene hit him with a good shot on the inside that Schofield did not see, and you could tell that it definitely, I'm not gonna say like hurt him, like he was out on his feet, but he was definitely stunned by the shot. You feel what I'm saying? So, Floyd Schofield, he definitely got this was a great learning experience for him, man. I heard that Schofield say that he was gonna add Joanne Guzman to Floyd Schofield's corner. I mean, that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. We just gotta see how their chemistry matches up. You know what I'm saying? Because Joanne Guzman, he's helped train guys like from what I understand. I think he's helped train Rolly Romero, Jamel Charlo, from what I understand. So he got a little nice resume. He got some experience, and uh, Joanne Guzman is a former world champion, from what I understand. So that's definitely somebody that could be an addition to your corner. You feel what I'm saying? So Floyd Schofield, I think he got a lot of potential, man. I think he just need to get back in the gym. Uh, let me see, Mr. 007. He says, "Old boy Rene got a chin. I can't lie. He low key a fighter. Can't teach it. Little dude, all right, yeah, bro. That's why. That's exactly why I said. That's exactly why I said that this was gonna be a tough fight for Schofield. You know what I'm saying? Like he it's gonna be a tough fight for him. Like I know who dude was. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching him for a little while now. I seen him fight on Top Rank. I seen him fight on PBC. I was familiar with his game, and just based off of how the way Schofield fight, I knew that he was gonna run into the fire eventually. And everybody that I see that boy Rene hit more. Every time I see Rene hit motherfuckers, bro, it always has an effect. And Floyd Schofield was talking about how like Rene had fucked up like his cup or some shit. Like his groin protector was like fucked up from the shots he was getting hit with. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd Schofield definitely got a reality check in this fight. Moving forward, Oscar De La Hoya said they're gonna pump the brakes on him in terms of matchmaking. I think that's a great decision. You got a young kid that you investing a lot of money into, and I don't think right now is the right time to really be throwing him in big fights. I seen that Floyd Schofield was optimistic about fighting William Cepeda. He needs to stay the fuck away from William Cepeda. Stay far away from William Cepeda. What did Oscar say? I think Oscar gave him like a C minus. You know what I mean? Which is a terrible grade. When you get a C minus in school, that means you barely passing. So he gave him a C minus. Then went on to say how he knew that this was going to be a tough fight. Based off of what he saw, they're going to definitely pump the brakes in terms of matchmaking. This is what I said. I mean, this is what he said. Like I said, J.A., Kid Austin was talking about possibly fighting William Cepeda, and, William Cepeda turned the fight down. I'm going to tell you this. You lucky he turned the fight down if that's the case, because, that would have been a terrible style matchup for you, because unlike Rene, William Cepeda is a full-fledged 135. You feel what I'm saying? Who's a lot better in all honesty. Might match Rene in power. I mean, I never been hit by him. I don't know. But the output, man, you definitely would have been overwhelmed. You definitely would have got beat up. And, you probably would have went the Fernando Vargas route in terms of, being fed to the Lions too early and ultimately derailing your career. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, Floyd Schofield got a lot of potential, y'all. I think he definitely needs to fix some things technically. I definitely think he needs to improve his defense on the inside. I think he needs to improve his defense overall. Get some upper body movement popping. You know what I mean? Keeping your hands up. Stop throwing your punches so wide. Tighten up your shots. You feel what I mean? Just little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But Floyd Schofield has a lot of, natural ability in terms of athleticism, in terms of hand speed, explosiveness. That shit that you really can't teach, in all honesty. And he got a little bit of pop as well. There was people that was saying that Floyd Schofield might not have no punching power and shit like that. That's definitely not the case. There's just some motherfuckers who could take a shot better than others. So Rene is a tough motherfucker, bro. He got a solid beard. I seen Schofield land combinations on Rene, and he didn't really look phased, but that doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else could take them same shots the same way. You feel what I'm saying? So I like Floyd Schofield, man. I think he showed me something that he's never showed before. He could box a little bit. He just needs to make that a little bit more consistent in his game. But he needs to stay away from fighting any of the top caliber guys. I don't want to see him in there with no Gervonta Davis, obviously. I don't want to see him in there with no Shakur Stevensons. Stay far away from William Cepeda. That'd probably be your worst matchup stylistically, honestly. Stay away from, bro. You need to stay away from all these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie to you, but then you are in kind of a tough space because you are the number two ranked guy in the WBA. You know what I'm saying? So are you willing to lose that ranking so you could keep building yourself up? Because if you're not willing to lose your ranking, then the WBA, they're gonna put you in title eliminators with some of these top guys in your weight division. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Is it too late to pump the brakes on your career? I mean, it ain't. You know what I mean? You could obviously give that spot up or whatever the case may be, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens with that. But Floyd Schofield definitely got a lot to learn, bro. Definitely got a lot to learn. Tank not no, I don't think Tank giving Floyd Schofield a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Tank, what's going on with Tank, man? What's going on with Tank? Why he ain't saying shit? What's going on, man? I'm hearing motherfuckers from it that are supposed to be on his, you know, you know, his fight card, not even in the gym. They not even training. They said Tank not even in camp. Coach Calvin Ford keep coming to Philly to get his amateur son work. So it don't seem like Calvin Ford in camp with Tank. What the fuck is going on? Coffee Plant said, when do someone man strength kick in? Everybody's different, brother. Everybody's different. I don't think there's a specific age that could just, obviously, I don't think there's a solid number that could be said that, because there's some niggas who get their man strength early. You know what I'm saying? There's people who might be late bloomers and won't get their man strength till they in their mid 20s. Like everybody different, bro. Like if you told me Mike Tyson didn't have his man strength in his early 20s, you lying. You a motherfucking lie. You know what I'm saying? But then there's others who might not be the biggest punchers, in their teenage years, but then once they become adults or get their man strength, some would say, then they become devastating punchers. You feel what I mean? So I just think everybody different, bro. Everybody different. Ain't no specific number for real. You feel what I'm saying? Blue Blunt Sports said Tank don't know what's going on with Tank. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody know what's going on with Tank. Tank don't even know. He don't know when he fighting. He don't even know if he fighting Lamont Roach next. You know what I'm saying? He was telling the people that, what I mean, he's still fighting it. He's still fighting. The fight is still on in Houston. Who fucking knows, bro? I think it's a strong likelihood that he comes back in January, and hopefully it's on my birthday. You feel me? Cause my birthday on a Saturday this year. This year coming up, January 11th is on a Saturday. So I hope he rumble on January 11th. I think that should be dope. But then I'm hearing like January 25th. So I mean, I don't fucking know, man. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But yeah, man. Floyd Schofield, he got a lot of potential. You know what I mean? If he's able to remain coachable, fix some things, remove some bad habits, and build some good ones, you know, in a couple years, he could be a very solid contender, bro. A very solid contender. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you was out here talking about, Floyd Schofield dad was out here calling Keyshawn a bitch. Y'all not ready for Keyshawn. I probably the way you was fighting, bro, Keyshawn will break you the fuck down and probably stop you. In all honesty, bro. You lucky you ain't fight that nigga that fighting like that. You lucky you ain't fight that nigga that knocked H2O out. For real, because you were supposed to fight H2O. I don't know what happened with that fight. Then H2O got slept in his next fight. You lucky you ain't fight that other dude because that's a bigger, stronger dude. In all honesty, if he would have hit you with that same left hook Rene hit you with, shit, you might have been might have been slumped too, cuz. So you know what I'm saying, you got a lot to learn, brother. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got a lot to learn, but you young, you 22 years old and shit. So you know what I mean? Body would have fucking creased him. He would have hit him with that left hook. You feel me? So, well, you know, I like Floyd Schofield, man. I don't be rocking with his dad all like that, but the young boy, I think he got a lot of potential. He just need to uh find ways to maximize it. You feel what I'm saying? I think he really need to maximize it. Thomas Ray said, Mark, Floyd Schofield Sr. said he won a K tank. That's the thing though. Shakur Stevenson told this nigga the other night, you ain't fighting for him. You feel what I'm saying? So how you sound saying you want a K you want a K tank, and I don't want to say the word because they probably demonetized me. You know what I mean? They be giving me I say like one bad word and they ready to strip my revenue from the channel. But you know what I'm saying? If that's you sound corny, dog. Like as the trainer saying that, you sound extremely corny. Now, if the fighter saying that, that's his prerogative because at the end of the day, he the one who getting in there. But when the trainer says that, bro, it's like, man, shut your goofy ass up, man. You ain't doing nothing but giving instructions. You ain't throwing no punches, cuz. Like, why is you talking greasy? You feel what I'm saying? That's the shit that be rubbing me wrong about him. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even be entertaining with the shit like Bill or nothing. Like he don't even try to be funny. Like he's just an asshole, bro. Like Schofield Sr., he a little zesty asshole, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, you not knocking this nigga out. You is not knocking this nigga out. You ain't getting no water. You ain't getting no water, Junior. Like this nigga right here, boy. This nigga be pissing me off. But yeah, man. Good win. I think he'll learn a lot from it, but that was definitely a little reality check. You thought you was ready for some shit, and that little Mexican motherfucker showed you that you got a lot of work to do before you start getting in there with these top tier guys. You feel me? Got a lot of work to do. Hopefully he watched that fight back, see what his flaws is, and, try to fix them Jones, bro. Get back in the lab and fix them mistakes until they offer you another fight date. You know, what a lot of fighters do, bro. What a lot of fighters do, KS, what's going on, brother? What a lot of fighters do is, bro, when they ain't got no fight date, they not even training. And if they training, they not really training to learn shit. Like they probably go running or they'll probably shadow box on some random shit, jump rope. But it's like, bro, if you ain't got no fight date, bro, you really genuinely don't have no fight date. You not a perfect fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you should be in the lab really working on shit, bro. Like, all right, when I throw my jab, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing my hand right back. Let me do some drills where I could work on shooting the jab and bringing it right back, or keeping my right hand up while I jab. Whatever flaw it is, I cross my feet when I go to the left. Let me do some drills where I could work on, just eliminating that mistake. There's so many things. There's so many things that fighters could do to continuously improve, but it's like because they winning, they feel like they ain't got to change shit. And then by the time they come to lose and their mistakes get revealed and exposed to the world, then that's when they want to start looking over their team and trying to blame somebody except themselves, bro. And this boxing shit, you gotta be a student, cuz you genuinely gotta be a student. You got to continuously learn, because if you do not, niggas is gonna lap you, bro. And if you a true competitor and want to be great in this shit, you should not willingly allow people to have some type of edge over you. You feel what I'm saying? Marissa Alvarez says, what dad and son duo do you rock with in boxing the most? It's a good question. Um, I used to rock with Floyd Senior and Floyd Heavy though. I like when they was, working together. Uh, oh yeah, Bozy and Boots. How the fuck did I forget that? Absolutely, absolutely. That's my favorite father son duo right there. Because Boots my favorite fighter. I like David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez. I mean, I think they have good dynamic. And Bozy and Boots, yeah, that's it right there. I rock with. I like Bill and Deb's dynamic too. You know what I'm saying? I don't really dislike Bill like at all. Actually, I think he pretty entertaining. I think he funny. I think he helps build a good fight. He might say some shit that's out of pocket sometimes, but ain't nobody perfect, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like Schofield, he just like he put a whole lot of pressure on his son, and he be talking about his son the greatest of all time and shit. It's just like, bro, you be doing the most, cuz like, you really do the most. But Bozy and Boo's definitely my favorite. You know what I mean? I got Bozy. I got Bozy number right here. Like he one of the coolest motherfuckers in the world, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see something. He always available. You feel me? Always available to call or text, whatever the case may be. Man, that's a good dude right there. Yeah, I see Bozy. I be seeing Bozy at all the events, bro. Bozy got so many pros, bro. Like so many fighters that he basically be at every Philly event because he at least got one fighter on there. You feel what I'm saying? No, I ain't leaking it. I just showed y'all the name. I don't play like that. I got a few of these boxing dudes number. I got Bomac number two. I think it's about time that I bring Bomac back on the channel. What y'all think, y'all? What y'all think about bringing Bomac back to the channel? What y'all think about bringing Bomac back to the channel? I think it's about that time. Yeah, I definitely want to bring Greg Hackett back on because Greg just signed a deal with Bare Knuckle, bro. This nigga is crazy. This nigga Greg is crazy. He signed a 2-fight deal with the fucking Bare Knuckle Fighting League, whatever you want to call that shit. They had a tryouts in Philadelphia. Greg went over there and they locked him in on the deal. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Yeah, bro. Greg be drawing, bro. He a crazy motherfucker. I'm gonna bring him on just to be like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? No, I swear to God, Greg signed a 2-fight deal with the Bare Knuckle. His first fight, like January, I think he fighting in January 25th. He fighting at 155 pounds. So Greg gotta come down some weight a little bit. Yeah, man, he better start right now. Because if he like 200, he got 45 pounds to lose. That's a lot of weight. Southpaw mad as fuck right now. Southpaw, no, he not. If anything, Southpaw relieved that Greg worried about somebody else. You know what I mean? If Greg get knocked out, nah. A lot of these dudes in this bare knuckle shit, ironically, can't box. You know what I'm saying? Like Greg really done seen it all, like from a boxing aspect. You feel me? So, yo, hold up, yo. We got 31 people in the building. We gotta get the likes up, bro. Well, 28 people now. We gotta get the likes up. We only got 19 likes. Come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, bro, a lot of these bare knuckle dudes that be rumbling, bro, they don't really be like they can't really fight. That shit is crazy, bro. That's why Austin Trout over there giving niggas gas. And that's why I was saying that Regis Prograde, he'll do all right bare knuckle. Them niggas will be in trouble with bare knuckle if Regis go over there. Cause he already a heavy-handed motherfucker, bro. And he could box. In comparison to them bare knuckle dudes, they'd be in trouble. Yeah, Austin Trout was one of them dudes at 54, bro. Yeah, Austin Trout went in there and exposed him. He kind of had Austin Trout low key got an unfair advantage though. But Greg, I think he'll hold his own. It's only a 2-fight deal, but you gotta be your defense really gotta be on point. With that bare knuckle shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? You definitely your defense got to definitely be on point. I think because they only wear like wraps. You feel what I'm saying? So something laying flush is something getting bruised, something getting cut, bust open, whatever. Did Jamal stop Trout? No. I think Jamel did Jamel stop Trout? No, I think the only nigga that stopped Trout was Jared Hurd. I think. I think Jamel gave him a couple knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? I think Jamal hurt him a couple times, but I don't think he stopped him. You feel what I'm saying? I think the only nigga that stopped Austin Trout was Jared Hurd. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. hmm That was a good chess match between Jamal and Trout, though. I remember that. That was a good one. But Trout been one of the ones, bro. I remember Puerto Rico was mad as shit when he cooked Cotto, bro. Bad John. Cotto was able to come back and revitalize his career, but you know, Trout, Trout outboxed the shit out of Cotto, bro. That was a bad John for sure. The whole island was pissed about that. But all right, y'all. Let's get into some open boxing topics, man. What we talking about? What we talking about before we get up out of here? I got a good 10 minutes before I lay back for the night. So, what we talking about, man? Let's get the questions rolling. Coffee Plant said you met J Rock before. Absolutely. He sparred a couple of my pros, bro. He sparred Brandon Robinson. I think that's the only dude. No, that's the only bull he sparred. I was there when J Rock sparred Boots. Um, yeah, he with Breadman. Obviously Breadman and Julian Williams. They've been working together since forever, and I've been around Breadman a few times. First time I met J Rock, he pulled up to my old gym that I used to train at, Delco Boxing Academy, and he had Karan Davis. Karan Davis is the one who fought David Benavidez, and he fought Anthony Durrell. He just upset Elijah Garcia, I believe that was his name. So he he brought Karan Davis over to spar one of my old professionals, Rashid Johnson. You feel what I'm saying? So that was the first time I met him. Then after that, I went to Schuler's a couple times and he was there. I didn't really have no conversations with him or nothing like that, but a lot of times J Rock, he was in our locker room for a few pro fights, all that good shit, bro. I got a picture with J Rock too. Yo, and if y'all was ever to pull that footage up, man, I worked the journeyman's corner on the PBC card at the Leacourt Center. I was gonna stay home, I was gonna chill. So I had gotten a call, what I'm saying? It was like, yo, Mark, we had this dude that just came from California. What I'm saying? He ain't come over with no trainer or nothing like that. Can you work his corner? He'll give you X amount of bread, blah, blah, blah. And you could stay and watch the fights ringside. I was like, bet. I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, bet. So, I came over there with the pivot shirt and shit like that. I mean, they put the microphone on me for no reason because boy got stopped in the first round with a guy that I'm real cool with. Fucking Romel Cruz. You feel what I'm saying? Which is one of Breadman's fighters too. Romel Cruz stopped him in the first round. You know what I'm saying? But I got paid. All I did was hold pads for dude in the locker room for like 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He was breathing heavy after the pad work. I was like, yeah, this shit not gonna go good, but fuck it. I'm getting paid. It was a good amount of money too. You know what I'm saying? It was a solid payday. So I got paid real well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Al Heyman and PBC for taking care of your boy. You know what I mean? And they had me sit ringside for the whole fight, for the whole card. You know what I'm saying? I watched Jorge Cota fight. I watched. It was a lot. It was some good shit going on, bro. And then J Rock had gotten stopped by Jason Rosario. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a good moment, bro. PBC done took care of me a couple times, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I went to LA in the bubble, I was like, damn, I was talking to one of the Teg, what the fuck is his name? Dude who owns TGB. Tom Brown. Tom Brown's daughter. It was either his daughter or I think it's his daughter. Yeah, it's Tom Brown's daughter. Her name was Brittany. We was all talking and shit. And they ain't had no snacks in the motherfucking they ain't had no snacks in the building. They just had like regular bullshit. We was talking about how we wanted cookies and shit like that. Yo, when they came, bro, I had a knock on my hotel room door. Bro, open the hotel room door. Nobody was there. On the floor was a fucking box. I opened a box. There was some fresh ass chocolate chip cookies, bro. Shit was fire. I remember that shit. He said, "Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm a hater, bro." One thing, bro, man, if you feel a way about PBC, that's cool. But what I'm gonna tell you is PBC treats like the people that work with them treat them like very well, bro, very well. You feel what I'm saying? I got more experience with PBC than any other like big promoter anyway. So, but PBC takes real good care of they people. Do you think Kid Austin has a questionable chin? Not necessarily, bro, because it ain't like we seen his legs go out. It's not like we seen him like out on his feet or anything like that. He stood up to them shots pretty well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with that knockdown, he didn't come up with shaky legs or he didn't show any type of bad body language. He just got hit with a good shot, bro. That's boxing. You feel what I'm saying? We need to stop equating, and I'm not saying that's you, agent, but I'm saying like in general, we need to stop equating people getting knocked down to them having bad chins. That's not necessarily how it works. You know what I'm saying? Now, Kid Austin get hit with like simple shots and he falling all over the place, or you know what I'm saying? Like, then all right, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely something questionable about his chin, but I thought he stood up to them shots pretty well. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me. I thought that I think he showcased a solid chin, and I think he showed some durability. I think he showed a lot of toughness, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I personally believe. And that little dude Rene, he got some power, bro. Blunt Sports said, I agree with that. Devin has a good chin to me. Bro, if that Ryan Garcia fight didn't show you that he ain't have a good chin, bro, niggas just haters, bro. You know the popular thing today is to like just hate on Devin Haney and shit on Devin Haney, whatever. Bro, that man done showcase more heart and more of a quality chin than a lot of these dudes in boxing. A lot of these dudes chin not really tested, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, that man had some ugly knockdowns against Ryan, bro. He kept getting up and kept fighting and was winning rounds after he was getting knocked down, bro. Like Devin, his heart is is underappreciated, bro. You can feel however you want to feel about Dev. You don't like him, you don't like his dad. All right, that's cool, but no, he a dog. Devin is a dog, and he could take a hell of a punch. Cause I've seen Ryan sleep niggas with them same shots. He did look hurt. He did look like he did accumulate a lot of damage, but he kept fighting and he ain't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't get knocked out. But then y'all big up Ryan and he quit in the biggest fight of his career. That man took a knee and refused to get up. But y'all want to big up Ryan and question Devin Hart? Bro, Ryan a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He quit his first big fight, then his second big fight, he got caught cheating. That's what Ryan Garcia is, bro. He's a cheater. He's a fucking quitter. Somehow, some way, Ryan is this fucking, phenomenon. He's a bitch, bro. So his body shut down. No, nigga, his heart shut down. His heart shut down. He ain't want to fight no more. You know what I'm saying? He want to go cheat against the fighter and fight, fight him with an unfair advantage or go completely against the rules of boxing. And then he go around acting like he being sued for no reason. Come on, dog. Yeah, we know it's the racist, bro. We know how that shit go. We know how that shit goes. Shout out to the 22 people that's in the building, man. Hit that like button. Let's get a couple more questions before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely be as consistent as possible for the week. You know what I'm saying? I got to put out some more videos too. I've been slacking with the videos crazy, but it don't be too much. As a content creator, we try to find the most popular topics, to speak about. And I approach those once I feel like they're a hot topic or whatever. I speak about it. I don't know, but boxing news just been so fucking slow lately, bro. Keyshawn Lamos, I think Keyshawn gonna beat him. I think he a little. I think Keyshawn, but Keyshawn got to pick and choose when to fight Lamos. You know what I'm saying? It can't be a consistent theme. Like majority of the time, he got a box dude run him into shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay up off it on ropes, keep it in the center of the ring, keep a sharp jab in front of him, make Lamos think twice before walking in. And when he walk in, hit him with some sharp shit to make him second guess, you know what I'm saying? Being the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? If Lamos come in on some disrespectful shit, hit him with some high shit. Just keep turning him, keep turning him, keep turning him. I think Keyshawn. I think he's the smarter fighter. I think he's the superior boxer. He just can't fall into Lamos's fight style. You know, but Keyshawn, he liked to fight, bro. He likes to fight. You know what I mean? He got that dog in him. You know, he got that his heartbeat. You know, his heart be outweighing his brain sometimes. Where, he'll throw caution to the wind. Try to prove something to you. Can't really do that with Lamos, bro. You don't want to give him any type of, moments or advantages. So I would like to see Keyshawn fight a nice and relaxed, smart fight. You feel me? Let me see. Yeah, Boost and Bam card. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't think my credentials gonna get accepted in all honesty, man. So I think I'm gonna just kick back at the crib and watch it. I know two fights in Philly for Boots, and I haven't been able to go to neither one. But I'm gonna have my son this weekend any fucking way. So controlled aggression, yep, absolutely. Definitely got to control that aggression. Don't let his emotions get the best of him. Lamos hits him with a good shot. He still got to maintain that focus. You know what I mean? Because once you, like I said, throw caution to the wind, now you're gonna start playing Lamos' game, and you don't ever want to play your opponent's game. You want to play your game. You feel me? Yeah, Keyshawn throws more combinations than Hitchens, and he's more powerful than Hitchens for sure. When Keyshawn sit down on his punches, he definitely got some. He got some pop. You could tell. I could tell when he was fighting Pedraza, he got some pop. You think it's gonna look like Hitchens versus Lamos? I don't think so, Matthew. I think Hitchens. Hitchens got skills. He got a good jab. He could box, all that. But I think Keyshawn gives you that. But has he also has the ability to bring that dog out. I think Hitchens is more cautious than Keyshawn. I don't think he'll take as many risks as Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? Hitchens usually sticks to single shots. Yeah, Hitchens is a real cautious dude. I don't perceive Keyshawn to be as cautious as Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Matthew, I agree with you. That's a great comment right there. He said Lamos better than his last opponent, Keyshawn better than Hitchens. It should be a good fight. I agree. I do think Keyshawn is better than Hitchens. What y'all think, y'all? Y'all think Hitchens better than Keyshawn? I don't think so. What y'all think? I think Keyshawn a little bit. I think he got a little bit more to him. And when Keyshawn stay nice and relaxed, bro. When Keyshawn stay nice and relaxed, y'all think Hitchens better than Keyshawn? Really? Nah, bro. I got Keyshawn, bro. I think Keyshawn better than Hitchens, bro. Hitchens could box. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You don't believe Keyshawn Power? I'll tell you what. He more aggressive than Hitchens. I think he places body shots better than Hitchens. I think he punches with better intentions than Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? I think he got better. I think he got a better he a better finisher than Hitchens. I think he better than Hitchens, bro. And I don't think Hitchens' defense is better than Keyshawn's. I heard Shakur say that Keyshawn got some of the best defense he's ever been in the ring with. This is coming from a defensive specialist, game recognized game, bro. I think Keyshawn I think Keyshawn better than Hitchens. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. Maybe that's because I don't really respect Hitchens like that. You said Keyshawn a level above him. I agree. I mean, yo, Matthew, that's your prerogative, bro. I take the same approach. You feel what I'm saying? You know, Keyshawn looked like the goods to me, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of in the same boat as you. People got you could pass the eye test all day, but until you actually fight somebody, I don't really trust you yet. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying, man. It makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like Floyd Schofield, I ain't really know too much about him, but seeing him face a little bit of adversity in this fight, I got to know who he is just a little bit. He said, "I think Keyshawn gonna look like Kid Austin, gonna look like how Kid Austin looked last night." Damn, Lamo's more explosive, has a higher work rate than Madueno. I agree. This gonna be a good fight, bro. I just want to see how Keyshawn approaches it, bro. Like, is Keyshawn gonna be the type dude to try to trade fire with fire to prove that he could do that, or is he gonna stay nice and relaxed, boxing? I don't know. We gotta see. I'm not playing with Hitchens, bro. I never said Hitchens was ass. I just don't think he better than Keyshawn. But Keyshawn is a good fighter, bro. He's a good fighter. He's only like one good fight away from a world title. Like he's a legitimate contender at 135. You know what I'm saying? He a strong contender for 135, like Hitchens is at 140. Hitchens about to fight for a world title. Keyshawn beat, Lamos. He might fight Baranchek next. Bob just might make that happen. Keyshawn might try to fight. It's a hometown fight. Yeah, that's a lot of people do that when they fight in their hometown, bro. They just want to show out so bad, and they just want to roll the dice and really fuck themselves over. Who I got if they match up? Like I said, I like Keyshawn, man. I like Keyshawn. Bro, I don't trust Hitchens, bro. Like I say this all the time. Like Hitchens, I don't really believe in his heart, bro. I don't. You feel me? But we'll see. He said Keyshawn Crawford 2.0. Damn, that's some high praise right there, boy. Damn, Blunt. That's some high praise right there. I do see similarities, you know what I mean? Because they both train under Bomac and shit like that. So they kind of do some things the same way, but I can't give him that stamp yet, y'all. I can't. He gotta show me something, bro. Pause. He gotta show me something. I can't give him the Crawford stamp. You know what I mean? Especially if he ain't fight nobody, elite. Yeah, I can't give him that. We'll see though. You know what I mean? Boxing world crazy. It has a lot of twists and turns. Maybe Keyshawn, maybe you on to something. We'll see. I don't know. If Keyshawn doesn't get Dennis next, I don't know shit about boxing. I think that's exactly what they gonna line up. Bob been plotting on that shit for months, bro. Probably about a year he been plotting on that shit. He said it. He was like, man, the Shakur don't re-sign with me. I'm gonna just get that Baranchek fight to Keyshawn. That's what he said out his own mouth. It seems like after he get this hometown fight in, he gonna go rumble Dennis. And I think he'll beat Dennis too. Said side by side, it's a clone. Punch placement is identical. Well, that's just something that Bomac and them teach, bro. Shakur versus Keyshawn. Apparently, they said that fight had never happened, so ain't no point in even talking about it, right? Shit. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love to the channel. We had some great conversations today. This is a nice, fluid live, man. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to the nation and the mob, everybody who got their memberships on the channel. If y'all can hit the like button, share the video. You know what I mean? We definitely try and get these subscribers through the roof. So if anybody could help in any type of way, that'll be very much appreciated, man. Shout out to the nation and the mob. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'll be back at y'all with another video, another live tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that one. But until then, this is Mazuma TV. I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.